who is one of the best players in the NBA, and you brought him up earlier, he just accepted a 2-year, $120 million extension, $122 million, I think, dollar extension with the Portland Trailblazers that could, if he's not traded before then, it'll finish his career in Portland. And he is a guy that, hasn't won a championship. And quite honestly, Ephraim, I don't think he will win a championship. But Rob G, tell us what he said. We've kind of banged a little bit. We haven't crushed him, but we banged a little bit on Bradley Beal for being in a situation in Washington, saying he wants to win, but re-signing with that hapless team over and over again. Tell us what Damian Lillard said about staying in Portland rather than trying to go somewhere else and join a team that could win the championship.
Well, Chris, he said a lot, but here's the money quote. He said, quote, "I've always said that if I do something that goes against who I am and say I do end up winning, I know me better than any of y'all know me. So I'd be happy with it because I don't think anybody wouldn't be happy being a champion, but it wouldn't be as fulfilling to me as I would want that moment to be. As long as I have an opportunity to do it, a good opportunity to do it, which is winning a championship, I'm willing to go out however."
I think it's a very mature statement. Ephraim, I'm going to let you share your thoughts before I dig in.
Look, man, you got to realize, okay, not everybody. We get caught up in this whole thing, especially when you have, a team like, or a player like Tom Brady gets 7 rings, and you have these little baby dynasties with Golden State, and you have the Lakers run at a dynasty, and these teams.
Wait.
What?
Baby dynasty. Golden State winning 4 and 6 years is a baby dynasty, but the Lakers
Lakers have 17 championships.
Okay, but
that's what I mean, right?
Like lately, like dynasty. Okay. Look, I just wanted to check the Lakers fan in you.
No, but don't check it because in the 80s they won 5 in 10 years, right?
That was 40 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying in terms of dynasties, right? Golden State has 4.
Why was Golden State a mini dynasty?
Because they have 4.
4 and 6 years.
Yeah, but
versus
only
5
4
and 10
though.
years.
But only 4 though.
But it's in 6 years. That's a dynasty.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
I know you got the hat on.
You just got a little. Hey, you got excited right there. You couldn't wait to jump in.
That. I'm just
You're
saying.
Not checking it. Come on, man. You're not
check mark.
You're not checking nothing, man. Come on, man. Catch up. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, and so we get swept up in this. Oh, everybody's got to win a championship. Everybody got to get it. You got to go get you one, man. Right. You got to go find a team. You got to get you one. Everybody doesn't get a chance to win a championship. Some of the greatest players in the world have never won a championship.
Absolutely.
And that's not always, and I'm not trying to say Dame Lillard he doesn't want to win a championship. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's not going to chase it if it's not something he feels good about.
Right.
He has made it clear, abundantly clear, he wants to stay in Portland. Can Portland put a team around him that can win a championship or compete for a championship? No.
Right.
Okay? No, they can't.
Right.
We've seen them fail time and time again. Not a lot of free agents going to Portland. Right? So, with that said, look, Dame is a dynamic player. He's going to be making a $500 million.
You said it was $435 million.
$500 million.
Yep.
Right? So Dame from Oakland, East Oakland. $400 million from East Oakland.
Right.
Oh, he good. He good.
He's good. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's a top 75
Come on, man.
player.
Like, it's like, what are we doing? We want to nitpick
every year, right.
because he doesn't want to jump on the trend of going to team up with everybody else and going to somebody else's team. This is Dame Lillard's team. So he would have to leave his team and go join someone else's team to win a championship. And he not with it.
Well, let me say this, and I want to see if you agree with this or what your thoughts are on this. I respect Dame. And I said, look, and I respect Bradley Beal too. I said about Bradley Beal, look, there are people like this in every profession. Bradley Beal, to your point with Dame, is making hundreds of millions of dollars. He's making about the same amount as Dame.
Yep.
And so he's making money beyond your wildest dreams. He's obviously in a city that he loves, D.C., which we all like. I like D.C. His family is happy. His kids are probably happy in where they're at, got friends. He's an all-star just about every year. And he's got everything he wants, except he's not winning. But that he's happy. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that.
He's happy. His family's happy.
Right.
Right.
It's like there are people in our business that don't have to win a Pulitzer. They're not tripping if they don't get a Pulitzer.
If I don't get one, I'm
Emmy Award.
If I don't get it, I'm tearing it up in here. I just want to put that on record. No, but you're absolutely right. Like, look, man, this is a job that has an expiration date. So what you must do is you must capitalize on your earning potential now.
Right.
You get in the league.
It's got to carry you the rest of your life.
Everybody, though, not just you.
Right.
Everybody, your kids. You want to talk about in this country, we have a problem as African Americans with creating generational wealth.
Right.
Because we didn't start in this country with the ability to generate generational wealth.
Recently, a few decades ago.
So all of these people coming out saying, "Oh, they tripping and they stupid." Man, that little 30 million, 40 million you pass up on to go join some other team, and that has long-lasting ramifications for your whole family.
But here's the thing, and I said this about Beal, where I differentiate between him and Lillard and Iverson, because Iverson had the same mentality as Lillard, never wanted to leave Philadelphia, was like, I'm going to try my best to win a championship here in Philly and lead this team to that ring, and if I don't get it, I can live with that. Westbrook had the same mentality in OKC. The difference to me between them and Beal is that at least their teams, and I know Dame and the Blazers are down now, and I think they're going to stay down for the most part. But he's been to a conference finals. Iverson had been to the finals. Westbrook had been to the finals, been to conference finals. I know he lost KD, but still, they were a playoff team regularly. They at least could look at something and see there are the makings, the foundation of a team that could one day compete for a championship is here. Beal, they don't have that in Washington.
No, they don't.
But this is my ultimate point. This is what I really wanted to see how you feel about this. I respect Dame. I respected AI and Westbrook for their stance. But let's keep it real. Because the two players that we think of that are the poster boys for leaving a team, a franchise, to win a championship or championships are LeBron James and Kevin Durant. And here's what I'll say, Ephraim. As great as Dame is, first ballot Hall of Famer, top 75, all that, he is not at that super duper historical elite level where you must win a championship. Where if you don't, even as people will give you credit for your individual greatness, there will always be the big, yeah, but right at the top of the paragraph when they talk about you. And I'm talking like LeBron James was being compared to Michael Jordan. He had to win. Kevin Durant was being compared to LeBron James after LeBron won in Miami and in Cleveland. He had to win. It's like Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, we all recognize, man, he was great.
Charles Barkley.
But and I don't even put Barkley where Ewing was. Now, I do think Barkley was better than Ewing, had a better career, but I'm saying Patrick came out of college, right? He was going to be the next Bill Russell, this defensive stalwart who, was going to lead the Knicks to the promised land and never did. And when you think about Patrick Ewing, Yes, we acknowledge his greatness, but I'm telling you, one of the first thoughts is when he never won a championship. He underachieved. He didn't live up to the billing. Barkley didn't have that billing going in, and he exceeded what people thought he was going to do, even though he didn't win a championship. But my point is, Dame is not there. Like, if Dame doesn't win a ring, Ephraim, nobody's going to be tripping.
No.
You're
right.
He didn't, you know what I mean? Like, and there are a handful of guys that are at that level where it's like, you got to win. And so that's the difference to me between what LeBron did and what KD did. And while I respect it, Dame's decision isn't as tough. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get exactly where you're coming from. And to that point, let me ask you this question. Who are those players currently in the league who fit that billing who have not won a championship yet?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think Luka will be there. He's not yet. He's still fourth year. So it'll be his 5th year, I believe. But Luka will be there. Most of the, like, Kawhi's obviously one. Giannis is one. Embiid, I think, will be there.
Yeah. Yep. What about
Harden is there.
What about Jokic?
That's a good one.
He's a 2-time MVP.
Right. No, I feel you. He does strangely get a pass, doesn't he?